Hey everyone, Echo here. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a video completely off the script, and let me just say, this kind of thing really irritates me. So, Quake Champions just went into early access, and I nearly lost my marbles. Okay, I did a video before on Quake Champions. Actually, I think it was one of my very first videos. Or if it was, I think it was my very first video. And, I gave it a good praise. I was really happy with it. I love the fact that it was in pre-alpha and it was free as long as and then I played the closed beta. Didn't really do a video on it then. And then now it went from closed beta into early access. Now here's the problem with early access. Normally, I'm going to use that as the keyword. Normally, it goes pre-alpha or early access to alpha or early access, and then closed beta, and then normally, keyword, key phrase, into open beta. Now, this is the problem, right? I understand if the company wants to make a few bucks before releasing it, but this is even a bigger slap in the face to people who want to even try out the game while it's in its early access phases. See, now, here's the thing. There are such things as free early access. Now, this game was basically free to play during the closed beta. Now, let me read you a little something, guys. This is off the Bethesda.net, and this is their article. I'll try to maybe have a visual on screen. Quake Champions free-to-play version will launch at a later date. However, players who previously redeemed a closed beta, which I did, key, and played will be able to continue playing Quake Champions in the free-to-play mode, only via Bethesda.net. These players will play on the same servers as the Champions Pack's owners, and will have the option of upgrading to the Champions Pack or buying additional champions at any time. Players new to Quake Champions will need to either buy the Champions Pack or wait until the free-to-play mode launches at a later date. Now, here's the problem with that. The free-to-play model at a later date. You already allowed a free-to-play model. What do you mean it needs to be at a later date? Just release it. Why? Why do you need to grab every little dollar? And yes, I can already see what you're doing, by the way, Mr. Quake Champions, Bethesda. You release $1 million tournament during the same time you release this game into early access, as if the game never existed before. You put it into early access during the same time you do $1 million tournament. Now, repeat after me, guys. Freaking marketing! We know what you're doing, or at least I do. I'm hoping I can inform others of what this is actually doing. Now, here's the thing. I did a first impression on this, and I gave you guys a lot of praise for this. But then making a scummy move by going into early access and then telling people that the free-to-play version will come later, but at the same time, simultaneously, people who had the closed beta, like me, can still play on the free-to-play model, which doesn't come into a later date? Question mark? Explain this. Now, there are other things on here that I am quite irritated about. So, let me actually find the Steam version here, because it gets even more interesting. Alright, so on the Steam page, it says, why early access? We've had an amazing closed beta period where our community has helped test. Good, that's what closed beta is for. Normally after that, you go to open beta so that everybody can test it. Anyways, the closed beta period of the community was tested, refined, and improved Quake Champions. And the game has come a long way, but we are not quite there yet. While we feel that we have a great Quake game, we still have more balance, polish, and major features coming online within the next few months. Heading into early access will help us work with the massive Steam community to further improve the game before we fully launch it in 1.0. Early access is an opportunity for us to improve the game and an opportunity for shooter fans to help shape the future of the Quake Champions. Now, here's the problem with that. The problem with that is, as I said, marketing. This is all just a marketing ploy, all right? You cannot use the same words of saying, oh, why do we do it? We went from closed beta to early access. Right. No, you go into open beta at that point. Basically what you're saying is, we want money. We want money for this. Alright, so here's something else that was said that little drove me up the wall. How is the full version planned to differ from the early access version? So this is what's going to happen from the time it's in early access to the time that it's going to be released. Our full version will include new systems that will deepen the metagame. Very vague. Improve the experience for new players. Vague. Add features that also introduced improvements to overall game performance. Basically optimization. You could have did that in open beta, just saying. Or you could have did that in the closed beta like you said it was so successful. Game balancing and networking. You could have did that in a open beta. We will also have a free-to-play version available for new players to jump in. No. You don't have a free-to-play version. That comes later, remember? Even though it's already implemented in the game. I digress. What is the current state of the early access version? Quake Champions has had an extensive closed beta period. Go in the open beta. Go into open... Anyways, I'm skipping all this junk because it's all useless. It's basically saying, hey, early access, you get a free skin and, yeah, you get to have all the champions that you can, earn. You're paying to bug test a game, guys, that we were already bug testing. Oh my god. How are you planning to involve the community in your development process? We will have a direct line of communication with our players through our game forums. So you're saying that you weren't listening to us before. Only now that you're in early access, you're going to listen. Okay. Where we will not only monitor discussions, but also actively seek feedback on the game. Once again, were you not doing it before? Because you said you had such an extensive and such a great closed beta, but now you're only going to listen to us now that you're in early access. Just saying. Ugh. I've just never been so frustrated in my life. This was such a crappy move on their part, and I just lost a lot of respect for them. Normally, I am very, very calm. I like to talk games, and I usually, keep to a script, but this just needed to come out, and it needed to come out right now as I was feeling this. So, if you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment on what your thoughts about on this, guys. I mean, I'm infuriated that they made this move, but let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see more content, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss the next time a video goes live. Have a great day. Let's make gaming fun again, and this is not the way it's happening.